Man. Too much of this. I gotta go. I forgot I had a joint in the car. Well, not a joint, but I had some shit ready. I gotta get some shit ready. Uh, Smiling faces. Mhm. Damn, man. I didn't realize it was so hot, man. But I bet you it's probably fucking good outside, though. So fucking. I don't understand this weather. Especially, I hate the summer. Oh, I didn't even see you there, fool. Watch, it's gonna be good outside. Where that little nigga go? Nah, it's not even good outside either. It's alright though. Better than fucking being in the inside. It's not bad though. Not bad outside though. It's fucking better than the inside though. Nah, leave that line. Leave this open. Only the true believers are gonna still be here with me. Fuck, dude. Where's my shit at? I have that shit right here somewhere. Dude, fucking I was watching Marissa's channel for a little bit, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, Jesus, it's always the same fucking people. Always the same fucking people. Every time I go in there, it's always the same people. Fucking swear to God, dude. I don't understand how these people can just kick it with each other every day, man. Every fucking day, these motherfuckers just be kicking it with each other every fucking day. Same motherfucking people every motherfucking time. You know, like it's one thing, like when I kick it with LL and shit, but it's different. I guess you could say, like, but with that many people just at the same time, it's like these fools get so obsessed over that broad too. Like they make it seem like she's like really good looking and shit. It's like, dude, she's not at all. Like I would never in my life be obsessed with someone like fucking Marissa. There's some girls that I could like I can't get over sometimes. I mean I'm over everybody pretty much. But there's just some girls that you can sit there and say, you know what, you have a reason to be like obsessed, I guess you could say. I mean, they're worth that type of trouble. But Marissa's fucking, Marissa's not worth the fucking trouble, dude. I think what it is that she's easy. And a lot of these dudes kind of hope for easy. This ain't even gonna be a big old joint. This is gonna be. I was gonna buy a bun. I was gonna buy weed earlier, but when I got home, I just wanted to go to sleep. And then I fucking woke up. I thought I ain't gonna lie. I woke up thinking that it was the next day and that I was late for work. I really thought I woke up. I thought like in my head, like, oh shit, it's the next day. I'm late for work. This fucking weather is fucking bullshit. This weather is just complete fucking bullshit. Fucking, I hate Fresno when it comes to this weather. There's some people though, I just wish that they would never go live streaming never again. Fucking Marissa is one of the channels that I just wish she'd just go away, man. It's annoying. Like it's annoying because she has a kid. She'd rather be on here with fucking these little fucking people. It's crazy. I want to smoke this shit. Maybe I'll go get something to eat. Maybe I won't. Probably not. Oh, I got this too? I didn't even plan on going live. I wasn't going to go live, honestly, to tell you the truth. Like, I wasn't feeling it. If anything, I was just tired. Fuck, dude. It's so fucking hot. To be out here, be in there, fucking, it's fucking just hot as hell, man. It's like you, in order to be out, like, you have to have something, man. It's not even fucking windy out here. It's barely breezy. It's better than being fucking in there. It's starting to get breezy though, little by little. Neighborhood reminds me of my aunt's neighborhood. I thought Billy would have went live or something, but fucking Billy didn't even want to go live either. I was gonna reach out to LL see if he was gonna go live. I was like, nah, he don't want to go live either. The only people that are live is fucking Marissa, Joe, and I think that's it. I would hang out with Joe, but Joe's I don't know, man. He's a hard person to hang out with. You can hang out with him in other channels, but when you're on his shit, it's hard to hang out with Joe on his shit. Oh man. I don't even like I said, I don't even like being live. Like I said, I just wanted to smoke and I wanted to see who was gonna come by the stream, who wanted to come talk to me for a little bit. It's hardly anybody around these days, man. It's Saturday too. You would think motherfuckers would be like around, but people, I don't know. They like what they like, man. I'll never understand it. People like what they like. Fucking Marissa. Swear to God, I'm gonna unsubscribe to Marissa. I don't even know why I'm subscribed to her. It's just I hate seeing the same fucking people on her panels, and it's like literally like a conversation just to kiss ass and shit. Arkansas is fucking shouldn't even be on camera or on panel. She's fucking annoying. Nothing really cool going on over there. I'm assuming I'm assuming Joe probably tried to go over there and they wouldn't let him on. Or they must have kicked him or something. I was like, come on, Billy. Hey, you speaking of it, did you see who was on camera yesterday? Who was a brave little toaster yesterday? I don't for I understand now why this person talks a lot of shit. I understand because see, I could come out here and talk about life. They talk about the nonsense shit I've ever heard in my like I don't know, some nonsense. It was almost as bad as fucking SummerSlam day one. I am gonna start it just today because I'm bored. But Gina, dude, you're one person that needs to just not talk shit. I understand why you do it. When you look when you look like the way you look, it's like what the fuck, dude? Shut the fuck up already, fool. You can't even make fun of somebody for being fat or having a double chin. I seen you on camera and I'm like, how can you sit there? You make fun of Nick. Now Nikki has a fat double chin, so I could say that. But you have a double chin yourself, huh? You have a double chin yourself. You have the most annoyingest look. I ain't gonna say this. I have to say this, but Queenie has more of a interesting face. Your look is just so fucking 60s, 70s type of glass. I don't know. I've just a very. It's not very attractive at all. Fucking a pony, a little. She had a ponytail. like a high up ponytail, like one of them old school ones. And I was thinking in my head she was making fun of Nikki for Nikki having these fucking little girl little girl style hairstyles and shit. She had the same one, but a different style, just one ponytail instead of two pigtails, whatever. But I'm not trying to like kiss Nikki's ass because these are the type of females that are just they need to just fucking stop. It's embarrassing. Fucking can't stand to see them on camera at all. They probably a lot of people can't stand to see me on camera either. They probably fucking wish they can punch me in the face. I definitely am gonna make a video coming soon though. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna go about it, but I have to like go through all my screenshots, get the right ones. I'm not gonna be like Nikki when she tried to expose Joe. I mean not Joe, fucking Smokey, and she like this. You have to literally zoom in to a lot of the shit she was exposing Smokey for. I mean, if you really choose to go through the trouble, then yeah, you'll see a lot of messages that Smokey leaves that you'll sit there and say, this explained this, like it basically the way he talked to Nikki in the video she posted, you kind of learn what kind of guy he really is, like what type of guy he really is. And so, like I said, some people really play the part. Because I bet you so much, if you were to go to like, if like, say, if you get Christina to come over here, I got to reach out to Christina. But say you get Christina, say even Sam, well, Sammy's fucking. But say you get all these motherfuckers, anybody's messages, and you read my messages to them, and like this has been done before. Yeah, you'll probably say I'm a crazy ass motherfucker and shit, but you'll never see me so lost in love that I don't know. Like Smokey was definitely really lost in love over Nikki, and like Nikki's just. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe Smokey's just like has a type, maybe, but that's why, like I said, Gina and Nikki, like Queenie, a lot of them have a similarity of like same style in a way. Uh, fucking, it's just the same people practically on camera. But my messages that you'll see on there from like any girl on there, like they would never be like lost in love. It would be like, yeah, it would be normal. It would be something a guy would say to a female. It's all just it's life conversation. It's like legit. Like we've been friends for years or whatever. You never see me really like I don't really like be making phone calls and shit. But when I have something to say, I'll write some shit. And like a lot of them females, they'll show a part where it comes off like I'm bugging, but then I go off and show parts where like, nah, don't fucking say that shit. I was actually supposed to reach out to Christina. I wanted to see if Christina, because last time I spoke to her, I was like, she wanted to come up and hang out for a little bit, and then mm, I think deep down, like she'll come by the stream, and she would want to say something, or she would want to be like, come up and hang out. But every single one of these girls, like they give the idea to me, and if I was to really go down it, they don't really, I don't know, like they got to a point, like I think the one time when me and Christina were talking about the whole Lydia thing, this was during the time when I had first met Lydia, and I had showed her messages, and I showed her like screenshots of and like video clips of like Lydia and how Lydia is and shit. she has seen her, she was aware of her, like Lydia would talk to her in the chat here and there, and she basically says she wanted to punch fucking Lydia in the face. Christina would beat the fuck out of Lydia 100%. Like, if you knew fucking Christina and you knew what she was about, like Lydia is a big old fuck. Lydia tries to act like she's tough and shit. She's just a fucking. She's this bitch literally believes it like that she's like the great one and the chosen one and shit. Like this bitch is fucking. She's a tall fucking nerdy ass bitch that should be embarrassed. The guy that you got are with today. You guys been with each other for almost maybe a year. That's cool. That's good. But then you have to think about it. Like they need each other just as much. Like it's not like it's real love. It's more of like where was he at before he moved? Why would a grown ass man make a decision that fast unless he didn't have nowhere to stay? You know what I mean? Like when I was with fucking Jess, this shit wasn't like an overnighter type of fucking. I'm gonna think about it while I go to bed, and then yes, I'm on my way. All my bags are packed. Like you have to really, if you were smart, and if you really, I mean, most of you motherfuckers won't like do the digging. You guys won't do the digging. You won't try to, figure out. Look at, especially a lot of you fools that have beef with that broad. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like fucking Lydia. Trust me, I've seen it. There's a lot of people that don't like Lydia, and maybe let's say there's 10 people that didn't like Lydia. Three of the people that don't like Lydia are gonna go about doing they're gonna understand, like why a person like this has such a big fucking mouth. And Lydia just honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I think deep down she just hates fucking life. I think she has like an issue with something deeply rooted inside her because she's sometimes out of this world type of shit. Sometimes when you sit there and you listen to her talk, it's like, how is her relationship with her mom? How is her relationship with her dad? She'll tell you that it's great, that they get along, but she slips up sometimes and you hear the slip up, you know? A lot of people, that's why I would laugh like at when Billy would say that she lives with her parents and shit. But I've known her during the time where like that they didn't even say that for the first 2 months that she came around. I said that shit. I said she was living with her mom and dad, but I only said that shit as a reverse, like where you knew she had conflict with her family because she said she wasn't that close. She was like, she slipped up and said that one time that they weren't that she's not one to need her hand to be hold, and that don't need mommy and daddy. And when people usually say that, a lot of people like that are real like attached to their parents, you'll see it. You'll see it 100%. They're real close. And when you're in need of like a hug, if you're in need of somebody to be there for you because you didn't really have it growing up, you understand why you'll let somebody move in with you like instantly the moment of meeting them. Like they want you to stay around. Like it's like their life is so lonely that they need that company because it's not like mommy and daddy are gonna they're giving her, what she needs, which is attention. And not just any type of attention, healthy attention. Not attention like everything that she does is always terrible or they don't agree with her choices. But could you imagine like any parent, like if my daughter came to me and told me, hey, like later down the line, my daughter, she's older, she's like in her mid 20s or whatever, 25 to 30, any age. If my daughter came up to me and told me, hey, check this out, fool, um, she's like, hey, check this out. Like I met this dude just yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and move him in my house, like right now. And I'm thinking in my head, like say she has her own place, she has a good job, and you're gonna sit there and you're like, this is yeah, it's a good example because let's hypothetically say Lydia has a good job and she probably has a good place to live. Let's say she does, right? And my kid is literally has a good place to live and she has a good job and I'm aware of all this. Now a good parent would be concerned. Like yeah, you can trust your kid to do the right choices, but at the same time you're always going to be worried, like you concerned because there's a lot of things that my kids do, maybe in the future they'll do them again, where like I get a little like I don't want you to do this, but I know you're going to, because you're the type of person that I'm getting the understanding that you're going to do what you want to do, and I can't have a say in it. I can only guide you into doing hopefully make the right decision. But in this case, you can't sit there and say that the father trusts her enough or the mother trusts her enough to make good decisions. They just can't do shit about it. That's just the point. They would love to probably step in. If they're old school, if they're traditional, they're not going to just sit there and be like, yeah, what a wonderful idea. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move this guy in my house. Everything's going to be good. He has money. It's okay. No, because if you're an independent woman, you wouldn't even count on his money. You know what I mean? She likes to represent or portray a person that is considered independent. She don't need a man. She don't need nobody. She got herself, and that's the idea. So why would you, if why would you just make a decision like that so fast? And nobody can sit there and say, "Oh, he's lying. This is not true." But if you know how everything played out from firsthand, the one person that she would conspire with, do these little bullshit trolley bullshit thing, you guys can. And the fucked up thing is, I'll never get credit where credit is due when it comes to this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna sit there and say, "Oh no, you're stupid. She just trolled you. She trolled me." The video that I put out will prove either she's fucking insane or I was right, because trolling somebody in real life, when you like trying to be friends with them and you sit there and you have to be mentally insane. Same person I talked to online, and and I'm like, but you're the same way too. If you're sitting there bullshitting about a kid that you don't have, a husband that doesn't even like, you don't have a husband, you have nothing. You were just lying because the claim he's talked to me about this. It's different because that's what you're planning on, and you're living in a dream until you can make it a reality. And with Lydia, she'll never be able to show you anything other than just her being a fan, like me, and you find me dumb, and you think they're dumb for even associating themselves with me. But yet, the same females that say that, they also associated themselves with me. So does that make you dumb? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Trolling is trolling, but when you go overboard by like claiming you have this life, and by any time I know this is lame of me to sit here and put this out there, but at any time I could sit there and raise my hand and get you to just give me whatever I want, which includes mostly money. If you're doing that and you're just without no without even a thought and just do it, that's cool and shit. I'm grateful. But to sit there and talk some shit to me and act like it ain't like that, then that's cool. You know, that's the thing nowadays. You have to show proof. I showed proof. I showed it several times. But Lydia, she's not. I'll say this. Like I said this several times. She's not an idiot. She's smart, but she's very fucking insane. She's insane. Like she has a mental problem. Shit, her dad might be coming on this motherfucker saying that shit later. She does, dude. She's fucking insane. Like the most ghettoest thing I've ever seen her do was move in Misk within of a first day. Like soon as she met him, that's the day he moved in, and that's 100% facts because she only met him like she literally met him on here, and then within like meeting him in person that first day when she was on when not on camera but when she was on the mic and we heard his voice in the background that same day they met that same day they met literally that same day and he has never left he's never left sad people insane people they do shit like that. You could talk shit about Jazz. You could talk shit about me. You can make fun of me and her for, me, for her doing what she moving, flying all the way over here and seeing someone like me. You can sit there and you can say she's an idiot, whatever. But when it comes down to it, we didn't, nobody's not going to sit there and make these moves. Like she knew that's why it didn't work. She knew that I had no intention of going to Canada to live there. And I think she might have thought that, but I never, like, I just, nah, man. Like just meeting somebody for the first time and then you move them in. And then if you really have responsible parents, and if you have parents that really are in your life the way she says she does, then wouldn't you think that they would have like given her a hard time about this shit? Like, yeah, you're dating a dude. Oh, he's a military guy. That dude yet to show any proof of that either. And the way he acts, and just seeing the picture, the video when he went, and then that day he met that dude that looked like JP. Seeing that video, like that fool is overweight. He probably been overweight his whole life. He looks like he's uncomfortable, like he's shy. Like he didn't know that the guy was gonna have a camera on his face. Like the dude just looks all around like creepy, disturbing, unsettling, fucking just like you could like he looks like he was exposed to light for the first time. Like what's going on? No real good personality, no qualities of any way, shape, or form of being funny at all. Like no like like the guy is just a complete square. And like he's just I don't know, it's just weird. Like if you know, you know. He's just weird. Like, and they can say what they want, but I don't know. I just don't see a lot of things from what I see from them normal. So, like I said, that one time, I said that the person that lives in a glass house, which is her, definitely should not be throwing to the neighbor's house and saying, "Hey, I think there's some shit going." You guys are fucking. You guys right there. You just I think need to really take a good look. That's why all this stuff she says, running her mouth about other people, it's all just jealousy and hatred. And you will sit there and say, "Well, why she has to be jealous of? She got money. A lot of these people don't got money. You got money, but money don't buy happiness, fool. You think money buys happiness? She's been on so many fucking trips. She paying for shit, doing all these things, going to Mexico, going to fucking Poland, whatever the fuck she went to, fucking Alaska, to fucking Paris, France, whatever. She's been travel. She's been going on cruises with this fool, the fucker Misk or Daniel, whatever his name is. She do all these things and she's still not happy. Going to Mexico, going hanging out over there in fucking Cancun, still not happy. Going on these cruises, seeing dolphins fly out the fucking ocean, still not happy. Fucking going on to the casinos and fucking bitch winning maybe $500, still not happy. Fucking the miss fucking got Viagra pills and fucking fucked her 3 times, still not happy. Fucking that bitch can never sound like she's excited about life. She sounds like she's just fucking miserable. Like not even being with the miss is enough for her to be happy. Fucking bitch still not happy. fucking the nerdiest kid in the school, fucking seeing all these people, these has-beens, I could say that has-beens I'm on too. Like people that used to be popular in high school and fucking so used to having attention that when it went away, when they grew up, they wanted to get it back. So being on here kind of gives you a little bit of a reminder. Oh, I remember this time. Some people never had attention in their whole life, and fucking being on here is the same thing. You could tell because they don't do nothing. Everybody in Marissa's channel, every single one of them, you could tell deep down they're not used to having attention. They're not used to ever feeling like they were the center of attention. No clown presence, no fucking nothing. These fools, no fucking sports, no fucking nothing. No after school programs, no leadership, no joining no clubs, just completely just people that just probably didn't eat when they ate lunch, they ate lunch by themselves or with their imaginary friends. Like they just I don't know how they do it. Like they just and then YouTube, like it's like let's troll, let's hurt all the people that didn't want to hang out with us. Majority you have let's say you have 100 we can actually do this when it comes to me. You have 100 people, at least 65%, if not maybe 70% of these people all want to be friends with me. They all want to be friends with me, but I'm such a piece of motherfucker shit that they get treated like shit by me, and that's like I'm forcing them not to like me. But they really want to be friends with me. Trust me. Most of the people that are enemies with, they're not they're cool with me now because deep down that's what they really wanted was to be friends with me. But they just didn't know how to tell me that they wanted to be friends. They'd rather fight with me. And then you got these fake friends. You got some of these people at the 30% that don't like me. These people, they don't like me because I remind them of something. They never wanted to be friends. They just only pretended to be my friend because there's something about me that they don't like. That could be Lydia. Lydia could be a pretend friend. She just saw something she didn't like in me. Something that reminded her of something that probably hurt her really bad. That's just when it all comes down to. There's always a reason for why people choose. Nobody just said, "Oh, let's oh, there's this guy cousin. Yeah, I don't like his shirt today." Like it's always gonna be something about me that is gonna make them want to fucking target me. Now, like I said, the 65% of the people are gonna see me and say, "Oh, this fool's cool. This guy, he has a loud mouth. He's funny, always making jokes." They can't sit there and say I'm not funny because everything I've ever done, even for just entertainment purposes, has always been funny. Just little things that I do. It's the way I talk and shit. The way I fucking make fun of people and pretend to be them and impersonate them. Like, it's different. Like it's funny. It may not be like fucking like Gypsy. When I make fun of her, I know I don't 100% sound like her, but it's just how I go about doing it. Like the choices of like the little lines I use, some of the people won't remember. And like a lot of people don't feel comfortable doing that. When you can feel comfortable doing it, it's because that's what separates a lot of people like that can entertain people. That's what separates us. They say I'm boring now. You know why they say I'm boring now? Because I'm not entertaining them the way that they love. So I'm actually being a real person. Like I'm showing them, look, this is really who I am. I like to talk about life. I like to stay positive about myself. I have these little issues with my health, and I talk about it. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear me talk. It's like if I was to continue talking shit about Lydia, they'll sit there and be like, let's listen to this shit because it matters. Because this is going to be a follow up later. Lydia is always going to make live streams about me. That's guaranteed. That's just what it is. I expect it. This is not something that's considered a mystery. This is something that is 100% facts. So me just going live and me talking about her, that's just, if anything, it probably puts more energy to it. It'll keep the focus on me for a little bit longer than usual. Normally she'll switch up, she'll go to Joe or she'll go talk to Gypsy and Fox. If anything, Lydia is just jealous of Fox and Gypsy's relationship is because it's the relationship that she wishes her parents had, which is true love. I think Lydia wishes her mom and dad were just like Fox and Gypsy because it's true love. I feel like if Lydia was Fox and Gypsy's daughter, they would nurture her properly. They would probably praise her more and they would show her love because love is probably one of the only things they could give. But if love is the only thing you give, they're gonna give it. So, like, Gypsy and Fox probably are the ideal fucking mom and dad for her. And I think her parents don't give her what she needs, which is love and attention. Maybe, it sucks because she has a brother and he's older than her. So, he's the favorite because he's the firstborn. And most of these fucking people think that having a son is like the number one thing to do first is we got to have the boy first. And I ain't gonna lie, it's like that. Anybody I know, it's like they want the boy first for some reason. The man of the house, the one that's gonna take after the father, the junior. It always has to be the boy first. My kid's mom wanted a boy instantly. Nope. Straight 3 girls flat, 3 girls in a row. Then she finally got a boy. Me, I wanted girls, but at the same, I wanted the boy, but I felt like I don't know. I think it was just because I had friends that had daughters, and it kind of like just it was just that's how I felt at the time. Like boys, I don't know. Like I figured a lot of the guys in my family, including myself, have always had issues in life growing up to where like they had trouble and shit. And I just didn't want to see that. And at the same time, what if the kid was a troublemaker? And what if he takes after my dad and he starts fucking doing what my dad would do when he was young, where he was gang banging and shit, and fucking out there, fucking, you know, having weapons on him and selling drugs and shit. It's just I just sit there and I think about like I was thinking about a lot of that stuff. Like, what if this, so it wasn't. I guess, but I got what I wanted when it came to having the 2 girls coming here, and now they're here and it's fun hanging out with them. If I had the 2 sons, I feel like they would have favored the mom way more and they wouldn't favor me at all. They probably would talk shit to me. My girls favored me the whole time, but it's always about the boy. So, she ain't the favorite and that sucks for her. I should do these things. At the end of the stream, I should pick Lydia's title for her for the next stream. Foxman and Pam are homeless. Is cousin ever gonna get a life? That could be one. Joe thinks he's real special. I wonder why. Cousin feels alone. There could be another one. She can even put me in the front runner. She'd be like, cousin is on government assistance or something like that. She'll say, if not that, she'll say, do you think cousin's mind is a 6-year-old mind? Joe ate a sandwich without the tomato and fucking lettuce. Like, her fucking titles are always like a question. I think the recent one was, do you think cousin should have been aborted? I said, motherfucker, I think your parents probably wanted to abort you, but they couldn't. They kept fucking pushing on the button, and all they did was spread your fucking eyes apart, make you look like a fucking shark. I thought Lydia was cross-eyed when I first met her. That'd probably be another title. Cousin thinks I'm cross-eyed. Of course, everything's gonna be misspelled just so that way it could be another way of making fun of me, which is fine by me. Or that could be another title. Cousin can't spell, Joe can't comprehend. It's always gonna be something about Joe, it's me or Fox or Gypsy. We're the Fantastic Four, the Four Horsemen. We're the people that pay only $1, not even $1, rent free in Lydia's brain. We, me, I like talking shit about her too, though. So I can't lie. She has a little place in my dark, dark heart for me to sit there and talk shit about her. But it's fun to talk shit about Lydia just because Lydia takes the bait. Lydia is one of the people I know that I could fish out when it comes to that. But she's banned over here, so there's no fishing her out. I banned her a long time ago. She just kept saying, "End the stream. This is not. This is like she'll try to type." So I blocked her, so she can't even write over here. She don't trust nobody. Say nobody gonna send her no clips. I tried telling this to Red Z Mac, but Red Z Mac is just so innocent. She's just so innocent. Like sometimes, like she's that kid that you definitely had to put a fucking. Look, it says Marissa's blowout pussy, but they left. Somebody was trying to porn bomb. I don't know who that is. I think that's E Prime. But Red Z man, she's real like gullible, really gullible, really innocent. She tries to give everybody a fair shot, and like she's the girl in kindergarten that invites all the kids in her class that she don't even know that she likes or not to go to her birthday party. Her mom brings in cupcakes. She gets the little birthday hat. She actually believes when she was little that when she was blowing out the candles, she was actually going to get a wish. Instead, her father asked her, "What did you wish for?" So that he can go out and buy it, and then say, "Oh, look it, you got your wish." Fucking pies in the window, knitted sweaters for Christmas. Fucking crazy ass. But the thing is that I tried telling fucking Redzy's gullible ass. I said, "Don't fucking believe that this bitch actually thinks you're her friend, fool. You think she cares about you? Like you think she really likes you? Lydia doesn't like nobody. Lydia does not like nobody. She likes no one." I literally like I swear to God, like I tried telling you guys this. She knew Nikki needed a friend, so she sent her something in the mail just to make her feel like I'll be there for you. But then dumbass Nikki like actually ate that shit up. Like, oh, somebody does love me. You would think that you would have that answer for your kids. Like, oh, my kids love you. So that you wouldn't even say, oh, somebody doesn't love. No, fucking kids treat you like shit because they don't look at you as a mom. They look at you as somebody that like a babysitter. Not even sorry babysitter though. Not even a good babysitter. The babysitter that has to call the other babysitter to help so she can go do what she wants to do. It's like a babysitter for a babysitter. Fucking. He's like, I'll pay. Nikki's lucky. Fucking gets. Oh, we'll pay you $60 to watch the kid. Okay. Lowballed. Then turn around and get some other dumb bitch. I'll pay 30 just to watch him for 20 minutes. Just check on him. You don't even have to feed them. Fucking not even $30. Probably fucking give them $15 at the end, and then she burns that bridge right there because she didn't wasn't a woman of her word to fucking pay the money because she needed it for another sack of weed. That after that sack is done, she'll be begging for more. I don't know how like these girls could come on here and talk about how they got fucking put up for auction. Not a good auction because there's only one bidder. But put up for these like basically acting like it's cool to talk about you fucking being a whore or being a rental whore. A rental whore. You rent her for a few and you give her back. A rent a whore. A rent a whore. If you want to rent a whore, here's the way we do it. But we only got a small selection because, you know, but we got a special. I want to rent a whore. I don't want to rent a whore. I hope the whore stays only a whore in the bed. Other than that, don't fucking you gotta be a lady after the fact. Be a lady. It's kind of funny because that's a song. He's like, be a lady out here in public. Be the lady. Be a lady, but when you're in the room, be a whore. And that's okay. We won't tell nobody. But when you are a whore, not only in the bedroom, but in the outside the bedroom, when you gotta go and this bad because if you ever made a video of having sex online and everybody in the world and the mama got to see it, can you imagine the kid that you have sees that shit? The only good difference between Nikki and Spooky Girl is Spooky Girl eventually has to answer for that. Her son or her daughter is gonna see her sucking dick. Nikki, on the other hand, her kids are only gonna hear rumors. None of that has ever been recorded or documented. So they'll all her crimes, which makes Nikki a smart whore, is that her kids will never know about her being a whore. She can hide it. A whore is always a whore, but when you're like publicly a whore, it's like there's never gonna be a chance of anybody ever having some true respect for you. If you ever if you ever paid attention, if you ever paid attention to Lydia, one of the things Lydia always said, she can never respect a whore. Some of these girls I met, most every girl I mentioned has a. No, I would never say Red Z's a whore. I'll be honest. I could because you can't get mad at her for fucking. It took 3 years until Jake and that situation happened. It wasn't something that happened overnight, Lydia, where you met. Not everybody can be like you and meet somebody and then all of a sudden they move in. Shit, fucking took that girl 3 years until she finally agreed to that. And like, but like the rest, yeah, you could sit there and say you motherfuckers suck, fool. Lydia wishes she was a horse. She's too much of a fucking nerd. She don't even know what to do. She's the one person you'll sit there and most of these fools like I'll tell real shit or certain people like if I brought some girl over here and I told you let's you go do handle your business and shit, you wouldn't even know what to do. A lot of these fools, there's some females out there that are just too fucking. Well, some of these fools over here, they don't know what to do. They wouldn't know what to do with it. They're just like they'd be too scared. It's like what you don't even know what to do. Lydia is a person that like literally Demisk and them. It's like teaching her the birds and the bees. For him, he had to teach her the birds and the bees before he could teach her about how to have sex. That girl fucking first time ever being kissed was by him. First time ever being laid out was by him. He took her virginity away at the age of fucking 30 years old. How lame is that? She's like, oh well, at least I'm not a. She's like, well, at least I'm not a whore. Yeah, she never had any fun. Never did anything. I don't know why you keep saying that shit. You never had any fun. You see, this shit is even. It's almost there. Is it? Is it? Oh yeah, it's a done deal for. I'm debating what to do right now. I'm not like what is it, 10:26. I'm not like hungry like that, but I could go run and go get some tacos that hopefully they're fucking there because usually these motherfuckers disappear. I could just do that. Go run, go get tacos, fool, and go stop at the store down the street and go get something, come back, eat, watch some TV, and then I gotta wash clothes. And then by the time they're done washing and drying, I'll be already probably asleep. And then I can go fucking I gotta be at work tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow and I'm Monday. Monday after work, I don't know, probably Tuesday I'm gonna be with my kids all day. We're gonna be out and about all fucking day. I've already like when it comes to school shopping and all that stuff, the best time to eat to do like I would say either one or the other. You could do both. Where clothes shopping and shoot and school shopping, like for school supplies and shit. But school supplies already did that shit a long fucking time ago when they like first put that shit out there. Nobody would go to that shit because most people don't people that when you're spending money, this depends on the person, but most people won't go and spend money on school supplies like right when they put it out because to them it's not a priority. Not yet. It only becomes a priority when it's like really close to school time. So right now, if you're buying school supplies, that shit ain't gonna fucking. It's gonna be like you have to be the first come first because that's just gonna sell out quick, and it does. You believe it or not, it fucking does. And depending on how, like, if you have time, the less time, the faster it sells. Like even Halloween candy. As soon as it's like the day of, that motherfucker is gone. Everything's gone. Now, school's clothes shopping, that you could do that anytime. I think I've done this clothes shopping shit. Probably, I'm gonna start doing that shit. I started doing it like a couple weeks ago. Took them to some stuff, bought some stuff for them. But when I do most of the clothes shopping, that's just gonna be oh, that's all good. I ain't tripping, Booger, whatever your name is. Boogie or Booger. I don't know. But that's pretty much like like I told them because there's some stores they want to go to. And I said, when it comes to these type of stores, it's not expensive. But these are things like throughout times I could buy for them. Like like every other I can go to these stores and I can buy it. It's not a problem. Like I've always done that. And if they want we always went school. We always went clothes shopping like every once a month. And it would always be like, oh, I want to buy this shirt for this Friday, or oh, I'm gonna go to my friend's having a party with something like that. But I've never like it was just when it's reasonable. Now I'm just buying stuff that they really need. So like Uh, I always told them, I was like, we got all these jeans, you know, whatever you feel that is still like perfect for you, then keep them. Whatever you feel like, okay, maybe you don't like this anymore, or it's not like it's kind of like where, okay, it's faded, or maybe they ripped the pants by accident. So then you just add more. So then, mostly tops, if anything, that's what I tell them to buy the most of. Is that and then, like, obviously, socks and underwear, I try to do that, like, every 2 months. Every 2 months, I always do buy them something, like, they last for, like, a while, though, so just if they need it. But that's pretty much what it is for school. Just always buying them fucking clothes throughout the fucking year. But, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell them, "Look, we're gonna go to this store. I'll buy you a few outfits from here, and that's cool. But then when we go to this store, it's just tops only. They got plenty of jeans, brand new pair of shoes already. So it's like all comes in one at once. If anything, it's like the makeup shit that they care about. Like they care about that more than anything. I don't buy them shit like that until like here and there, never like straight up. Like fuck that. A bunch of makeup, fuck no. Their mom, now that she's involved, like she could buy them some of that shit. Or if they're at the store and I'm not with them, I'll just send them the money. But anyways, I'm not like I said, I ain't trying to really be live. I already smoked. I'm good. I think Marissa's still alive. Joe's probably either restreaming one of us, probably me, because I honestly got 14 people here, and they probably wouldn't have been here if because people right now that are like on YouTube, they're trying to see drama more than anything. It's like drama is the only thing that matters for them on the weekends. Like that's 100% party streams. Like it's cool, but none of us really drink as hard as we or try to drink as much as we used to back then. It's not the same. When I was at my aunt's house, it was different. I would drink with them all the time. But when I was living with by myself, I would drink fucking on my own streams, and I'd have my own thing. But now that I don't really drink like that, it's like if he had a stream, I'd go out there hang out with him. But he didn't have I don't know. I guess he probably went to go do something better. Can't get mad at him for doing something better. But I enjoyed fucking being on here for a little bit and just sit here and talk my shit a little bit, just enough. Not really too much, but just enough. And now I'm good, man. I think I'm gonna go get these tacos right now. I'm gonna go get them tacos and fucking something to drink, and then I'm gonna come back to this motherfucker and just chill. But what's tomorrow? Sunday? Oh, Roscoe's supposed to do a fantasy draft thing. I don't know if it's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I think it's tomorrow. It might be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'm probably do that. Maybe we'll talk about it afterwards, and maybe I'll try to get him come on the panel and we can talk about it. Not gonna be that type of stream where you guys are gonna want to be here for that. It's only for people that really care about football and shit like that. Fucking, he has fucking Larissa Sparkles and fucking Red Z into the lineup. He has them in the draft with us. And I was like, Marissa don't know shit about fucking sports. She knows more about fucking, wigs than she does sports. And Redzi, I will say, she does know sports, but Redzi's not. I don't know. Maybe she surprises me sometimes. And it's all whatever, man. It's just supposed to be for fun, anyways. I'd be surprised though if she actually won that shit too. She won't even care probably the first 2 weeks, and then she'll stop caring. If she's here and she's always around Roscoe, then she'll probably be involved. Marissa, I don't know. Marissa fucking. I think Marissa won't even get involved. But anyways, I'm gonna get the show on the road, you guys. It's already getting that time. All right, Joe. See you later, Joe. See you later, fucking whoever's watching.